This is Mark Belton, Super Training Gym, the strongest gym in the West, and I'm here with my boy, Silent Mikey.
Thank the Lord you are here and your butthole's in one place. I missed you.
Oh my God, my butthole is not in one place. It's at seven places at one time right now. It is a fucking disaster.
Did you notice my mustache I grew while you were gone?
Yeah, your mustache kind of looks weird. Looks like you got some sort of French thing going on sometimes. It's like,
yeah.
Like you need a little French, like painter's cap or something.
Well, I figured I'd just come in here with a white poodle next and really class up the joint.
Okay, I'm working on the mobility right here. Here's proof.
Look at that armpit. Even your armpit's jacked. You got like lines in there and shit. Uh-oh.
That's where I inject all my roids. Right in the armpit.
Does anyone have an insulin shot? I just got diabetes from watching this.
Yeah, what is wrong with this guy? Look at his fat neck is swallowing up the Ape Man logo. That's disgusting.
You can't even see what's written on his short. Poor Danny
Ape
boy.
Man, we're sorry about that poor representation of your product there, but
poor Danny boy.
There's only so much we can do.
Oh, that mustache again.
Look at this guy. Yeah, the mustache is like overpowering the beard. How come it doesn't connect?
That was the goal. That was the goal.
How come it doesn't connect to the beard?
I like to blame genetics for all my lack of expertise in everything I do. So
Did your dad have a big beard mustache?
Huge. He looked like, what's the guy's name?
Franco Harris?
Yeah, he looked like Franco Harris.
What a stud.
I wish I had a beard like that.
I can't grow anything. I can just grow hair in my neck.
I know. Yeah.
And my back.
And your pussy and your crack.
Yeah, you want to see some man pussy hair. I can grow the fuck out of that shit. But
what are you doing? This is your first day benching.
Yeah, I'm back, buddy.
Wearing a pink shirt and a pink gangsters. Oh, that's a gross close-up. Fire your camera guy. Whoever closed up on that.
Dan, what is going on with that? Look at the...
At least he's working hard, Dano. Good job, buddy. Good job, buddy. I think he's using like 300 pounds, 305.
He should be locking those out, I think.
Yeah, he's a cheater, but at least he's trying.
Yeah, he has been training hard, actually. He's been squatting a lot, deadlifting a lot, benching a lot.
Yeah, he's putting in work. He's also going...
He's not here today, though. Today's Sunday. I don't know where he's at.
He's at the bar. He's got to work, poor guy.
Oh, yeah, he works late, huh?
He, something that he does well that a lot of people don't is, if you're supposed to use 300 pounds for your work set, I'll do 315.
Yeah.
Well, that can ripple over to other workouts, Like, you don't have to be precise to the 0 point whatever, but stay within your lane, One workout does affect the next on how tired, how beat up you'll be. So Dan's been doing really good at paying attention to what he's got to do, getting the work done, getting the volume in.
Yeah, we call it a hangover when you do something that you could do, but you probably shouldn't do. If you're supposed to work with 315 for the day and you're like, I'll do 365 at the end. Well, sometimes that's not a bad idea because you feel good and you want to feel better, more better about yourself and lift something heavier. But for the most part, you're better off just getting that work in and making sure you're doing the shit the right way over and over and over again.
Yeah, why not just be fast and do everything clean rather than struggle and touch a heavy weight every single time?
I do think when you see somebody struggle really hard for multiple repetitions, that I would say a lot of times from what I've seen that same person can not or end up not performing as well in a contest. When they're asked to perform a 1 rep max, they don't do that much more than what they did for a set of 2 or a set of 3 in the gym.
Right. Jeremy Hamilton's
form was jacked up.
Jeremy Hamilton's a big proponent of that.
If you're leaning way over and rounding way over in a squat and you grind out 3 reps, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're good for 75 pounds more, but it should
if you do them perfectly. Yeah, if you do them perfectly and fast, you're probably you should have the confidence that you have 20, 30, 40 more pounds in you.
I always think that that's what people should have the strength to do, is to keep the weight on the bar, have the strength to not put more weight on the bar, have the strength to believe in what your program is and what you're trying to do and all that good stuff. Mike's working with Fat Dan here on his foot position, right?
Yeah, we've jokingly talked about how powerful and strong Dan is for the lack of muscle he has. He's just young and he hasn't done a lot of hypertrophy work. He played football, he did power cleans, squats, stuff like that, so he's very powerful. But now we're trying to get him into a better position, a more proper position to bench. His shoulders are a little untucked, and then we could also, his ass flies up a bunch. So me and Mark were working with him to get, an arch a little bit, just to get that gut up a little bit, belly up to the bars, an old school cue for the bench, and also tuck those legs in. So now he's flexing his quads and his ass, and he's not wiggling around as much.
Slobber knocker! God, I love you too. I want alcohol. I want
spill some beer on you or something?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Sure. Why are you talking to me? I don't like you.
You do. And that's the fucking sad part.
I don't like you.
I don't like you.
I don't like you.
You need to go.
Not happening.
You're gonna go. I will make you go.
Go ahead.
You want to bet?
Yeah.
How much?
As much as you want.
What's our bet?
As much as you
You
want.
will lose.
Nope.
You will.
I will not.
This little video thing.
We'll never lose. We'll never lose.
You're gonna lose, Goomba.
You guys gonna make out any
You're
second.
gonna lose, Goomba.
Nope.
You're gonna lose.
I will not.
Yeah, you have herpes.
Whoa!
Some highly skilled camera work there. Look at that camo slanger there.
Slanging it out. Yeah, I was doing sets of 6 or 8 this day, I think, with about 280 pounds or so. Then I just threw on the slanger, had whatever's on the bar, and I think I hit it for 6 or so.
Usually work up with the slinger a little bit, do a couple extra sets at the end.
Yeah, on my Thursdays right now, which is my quote-unquote heavier bench day, I'll always do 2 sets with a slingshot afterwards. Something a little bit heavier than my working weight.
Got Kara Weston here going in a bench shirt. You don't see that as much from Super Training Gym anymore. That's all you used to see from us. But we're all raw nowadays almost. Bench shirts are very difficult. It's a real challenge to try to get the weight to go full range of motion. And then when the weight does go full range of motion, you're not in the greatest position to drive the weight out of the bottom. Here I'm with 365. This is my first time really starting to put on any sort of weight on the bar and being able to move it without having a lot of pain. My main pain has been my left elbow. Everything's on the left side, left shoulder, left
Besides the
elbow,
asshole.
left pec, and left butthole. But I've been trying to just keep digging the shit out in my tricep. I got just stuff, for lack of a better term, in my tricep that has been holding me back, but it's starting to feel better. So I was able to go a little heavierist on this day.
Start turning it up a little, turn up the notch, a little bit more weight, a little bit more volume. Dano here is doing the same thing. He did sets of 5, and then we threw on the slang shot, a little bit more weight, and he had some pause sets of 5.
You can see how much shit we talk in between all our sets. We're always just trying to fuck around and have some fun rather than just being bored, just lifting all the time. We like to fuck around a lot. Mike's trying to get the smell of Dan's balls right there.
That was the cleanest he's ever smelled. I'm very proud of you, Daniel.
What did you smell like, bleach?
Yeah, bleach and mold.
That's disgusting.
That's the typical large guy.
Look how excited I am.
Yeah,
for
Mark's
him,
like
a fucking orchestra or something. Or whatever the fuck those people are called. I don't know what that guy's
you need a
called.
little stick. You're directing the orchestra.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was amazing.
What's going on with the hair there?
I was about to
Mikey?
say, I need a haircut. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, you look like a hippie.
Expo season's coming up. I'll get pretty. Don't worry, guys. Marcus told us he just got, Mr. Filipino Thunder got a tan for Expo season. I'll get a haircut. I'll bring this mustache. I'll trim it up a little bit. What are you going to do for Expo season?
I'm just going to try to not look so fat.
That's the main goal.
But I'm pretty stuck. It's coming up quick. We got the Fit Expo is at the end of this month, and then we got fucking Arnold, and we're stuck.
Couple more weeks, San Jose. Couple more weeks, CrossFit Games.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, Mr. Filipino Thunder flexing on us.
Getting all panked out. He's going with that pank.
Yeah, 2 in the stank, 2 in the pank.
Got some new products going, some new camo power wraps, 20 inches. We got some pink gangsters and some camo slangers. Fat Dan getting in some more work. It's we're trying to, whenever you're trying to coach somebody, you want to be able to try to give a cue on just about every single set, just to try to reinforce that the person is doing the lift the right way each and every time, because people will get lazy and they'll kind of get a little off track with their form and their technique, and you want to make sure it's as precise as could be.
Yeah, that's exactly what a cue is. It's just a reminder of what you're doing during that set with few words, right? In between sets, you saw us moving Dan's shoulders around and fucking wiggling him around. That's showing him what to do. And then mid-set, we're just yelling 2 or 3 things to get him to do that, replicate it, rep after rep.
And the cues don't always mean a whole lot. I think people take them, too literal. Somebody just say, "Oh, stay on your heels when you deadlift or when you squat." Well, if you stay on your heels, you're gonna just fall.
Right.
I mean, you've got to be balanced. It's really just trying to say, "Hey, don't get on your fucking toes. That's not a good idea."
Yeah, but your weight on squat or deadlift should be on your entire foot.
Right. And same thing with when you're benching and stuff, getting the elbows in and all those different things. Bending the bar. Obviously, you're not gonna actually bend the bar. Shit like that. You're just trying to think of different ways to illustrate stuff. Here we got people chomping on some donuts. This donut has a peanut butter cup on the inside, which some people brought to us from LA. I don't know what's going on with the donuts or where it all started.
Yeah, but just bring us some carrot sticks or something, or energy drinks. We're trying to lose some fucking weight in here, people. What are you doing to us?
Yeah, the donuts have been bad lately.
Everyone from
all the way through the holiday seasons was real bad.
Well, everyone from the internet shows up to visit and they bring us donuts, and then the same people on the internet call us fat.
Yeah, and then people are like, I think Mark just works out so he has an excuse to eat donuts.
But you're the people bringing us donuts.
I know.
Bring us carrot sticks and we'll be jacked.
I think they just see how happy we are with the donuts and they want us to...
They want us to be happy?
Yeah, they want us to be
That
excited.
sounds like enabling parents.
I know.
Fat little kids running around America. Whoa, what happened, Smiley?
Yeah, making a little
a little bukkake party.
Yeah, that's my sandbox right there is a fucking chalk bowl. That's what I grew up in.
Wow.
Grew up in a fucking chalk bowl, buddy.
This video could go on Pornhub the way things look from this direction.
Yeah, I know. Look at my spotter. What do you think? What do you think? He's not guilty?
Yeah, he's too small to be on Pornhub in many reasons. What was that, 405? Heaviest set of 5 in a long time, yeah?
Yep. Didn't feel too bad, and just trying to move the weight around, you know, not explosively or fast or anything, so to make sure everything's feeling okay. So
like a bodybuilder?
Yeah, moving around slow. And right now I just basically have one day a week where I go heavy and the other day a week where I do a little bit more reps. Or if sometimes I won't even actually bench press, I might do an overhead press or dumbbell presses of some sort.
Hey, if you could try to remember back, it's probably a long time ago, but when was the last time you think you went off your diet? I think that says it all. I don't think you have to say anything.
I don't have anything to say.
We all know the regimen. Very precise with his eating habits, as we all know.
That's bad though. Like when your arm, like if you have like a 22-inch arm and it looks terrible.
Yeah.
that's worse.
Yeah. It could be the worst, actually.
This is not slow motion, ladies and gentlemen. This is the way I like to use the slinger sometimes. Something I learned from Brandon Reary.
Oh, Bird Dog.
Yeah, old Bird Dog. He, you know, told me and Mike his secret. Remember at that expo?
That was the top secret.
He was so excited. He was like, "Hey, I've been, you know, using the slingshot a certain way. It was like this big thing for some reason. I don't know why." And we didn't even ask him, but he told us anyway. But anyway, he just basically does some slow eccentrics with the slingshot on it. It's really effective.
And Mark's using lighter weight, but I think often we'll use around 80% or so, 75, and even sometimes have your spotter lifted up for you. It's just a safer way to do a controlled overload eccentric, which is old school movement or old school method.
You feel the shit everywhere in your muscles, your joints, fucking everything. Just
bunghole.
Yeah.
Rattling around.
Yeah, I still haven't really recovered fully. Like, I still have all this acid in my stomach. Everything I eat, I just keep burping and stuff. It's disgusting. And the farts have been amazing. It's almost like I feel like I'm walking around with like a baby's diaper. Like it smells like that all the time.
You smell 24/7?
Pretty much. Pretty much. Every time I fart, it smells like a baby's ass.
Well, that's good because I heard YouTube's adding smell-o-vision so everyone can understand the suffer around here.
It's been gross, and I still don't know what will happen with my farts. They're not that safe still.
Oh yeah. You don't know what's actually coming.
Yeah. What was that by Filipino Thunder?
Just cheating left and right.
It's just like his right side just gave out.
He's had some banged up surgeries. Him and Daniel have had some banged up surgeries from their football days. I think they're still trying to get symmetrical with their muscles and their pressing and their squatting.
Grizzled.
Yeah, they got pins in this knee and bolts in that knee.
Still slanging it. Still bringing it.
Still got that white chunk all over your face.
I still have to figure out a way to figure out what to do with this bunghole.
If you guys have any suggestions for Mark's bunghole, please leave suggestions in the comments below. Help us out. It's really become a community issue here. We're all a team. We're all working together. So let's fix Mark's bunghole. We're starting a GoFundMe. We just need $1,000 to clean that thing out. I
used to think tape and Pepto-Bismol would help, but it's not helping.
I talked about it in the other video, I believe, but it's the scene where they got to clean up the aliens and Men in Black. A bunch of guys in suits come out with like water cannons and just do whatever they can.
Yeah, we need something. Here goes Filipino Thunder going a little heavier, trying to load up some weight.
Slanging it.
I've said many times before, we usually just add a little weight and do 3 or 4 sets when we throw the slingshot on. But if you're hurt, just throw the slingshot on for your entire workout, or just take a week off of benching. That's not a bad idea either. Strength is never a weakness, and that is it from Super Training Gym.
Later, bitch.